All right, Shalom, Michael. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaching His word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson how this truth hurts Esau. You know, that light, because this man, you know, his power is in secrecy. You know, if the sword, you know, he'll use the sword to take over, you know, and was able to gain control of things. But for him to, you know, maintain to keep his head above water, so to speak, is through deception, man, and lies. But now we are in the time where it's being broken up. You know, out of all these attempts, out of all these plans and strategies to overthrow the whore, you know, ultimately it was going to be truth that does it. So I got an article from CNN, and it reads, how the Baltimore Bridge collapsed spawned a torrent of instant conspiracy theories. And matter of fact, let's get this word torrent. Let's just look it up. The word torrent, just a Google definition. Yep. It says a torrent, flood, a downpour. So this was taking place, a flood of conspiracy theories, you know, and they show you that E is being heavily scrutinized. All these events that's happening upon the planet Earth is not random, as people are beginning to see. So everything that happens is being heavily scrutinized. That's why it's been a flood, a torrent or a flood of instant conspiracy theories. Come on, man. That's how by Shema Shah showing, exposing this whore, man. Let's see. It says even before most Americans woke up Tuesday morning to news of the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, wild conspiracy theories about what supposedly had really happened were running rampant online. See? So that show you too that, you know, what these devils present in the media, you know, the people ain't biting on it no more, man. You know, now you got people post a TikTok about what really happened. So that means that they don't trust your report no more. It said the claims range from a cyber attack or a ship captain impaired by side effects from the crown jab being responsible for the crash, to claims that Israel or even the Obamas had something to do with the bridge's collapse. And guess what? None of these things are far-fetched. You wouldn't be surprised at all of it at one time. You know what I mean? But the point is that E is being scrutinized heavily, man, because the light is on. Truth is in our planet Earth. Matter of fact, let's start off with that in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. 2nd Ezra 6, because this actually goes to that torrent. It's the 2nd Ezra 6, 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. And when you quench something, you know, you don't, let's say, for an example, a fire. You know, I always have that example of quench a fire. You don't sprinkle drops of water on. You got a cup of water, you think that's going to douse it. No, it's an overwhelming presence that quenches that fire. It's more water than that fire. That what quenches it, man. And how are we doing that? Let's get that in the book of St. John, the 7th chapter. In the 38th verse, it reads, "He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." See? So it's a flood of information coming forth, which is the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. And this is why this devil is being halted now. He can't go no further. Why? Because the light on. This truth is what's stopping him from continuing. You know, these, as I mentioned, you know, these events ain't random. It's only for this devil and his next step and his plans to, you know, crown his enterprise a success. But every time he do something, guess what? He's being heavily scrutinized. Somebody got to say something about it. Or as we just read in the article, people posting what really happened. Not what they telling you, but what really happened. You know what I mean? So that show you where we at in this process, man. You know? So going back to 2 6, I'm going to read verse 27 again. It says, "As for faith," it's like it. "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared." See? And that's what you're seeing. The truth, which have been so long without fruit, because it was suppressed, man. It talks about how it was, the mystery was hidden from ages and generations. You know, the Lord used Esau to contribute to the mystery. You know, this hidden knowledge. The Lord used this devil for that, to contribute to this being hidden. But now it's being declared. This is what's uprooting him. This truth. You know, he's now being found. He's now being made naked. And this was going to contribute to this man coming down with great wrath. Because what else he got? He can't lie no more. But he got that sword. You know what I mean? This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse 7. It says, "For the spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice." And that's this wisdom that's going forth throughout the planet Earth. It talks about the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord. You know, the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the Lord, man. This is what you're seeing. That's why, it's common knowledge who the real Israelites are. So-called Negro, Latinos, and natives. You know, the devil, which is those small hats are being heavily scrutinized. So let's show you where we at, man. Truth is filling the earth. And there's nowhere to hide. Ain't no shadows no corners you can creep and hide. You know what I mean? No shadows nowhere. Because we at the height of information. It says, "Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid." See? And then show as well how this truth, you ain't gonna have no choice but to get on the devil, man. You ain't gonna have no choice but to talk about he that speaketh evil things, which is Esau, the so-called white man. The devil himself that the Bible speaks of. He cannot be hid. Once this truth hits the earth and takes root as you see it has, the devil can't hide himself, man. That's why he's been heavily scrutinized. Everything that happened on any event that takes place, any law that is passed, guess what? Is being put under the light and thoroughly examined and say, yeah, this is full of shit, man. This devil is full of shit. And it's being made known now, man. It said, "Therefore he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance when it punish shall pass by him." Yeah, because the time of judgment is really for this nigga, man. Really Cain. See, all the way back, Cain was driven to not be found out. Whatever he got to do for people to not know his identity. When I say he dwelt in the land of Nod, this man, he didn't have a solid, he was like a nomad, he not like he had a solid address. because he didn't want you to trace him back to who he really was. You know? But this is the time where he's about to be judged. That's why he's being revealed. It says for inquisition. See? And that inquisition is what that counsel, that long that prolonged interrogation, man, investigation. You thoroughly going through this man and his past and his history and his associates. And you see, man, this the ungodly right here. This is the wicked, man. So every time that nigga open his mouth, you know it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You can't hold fast to that. It said, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. See? And you see this devil being the damn devil, man. What else could he be? You know? But as you can see, you know, just going back to the article, how he can't really do nothing. He can't really make moves, you know, without that light shining on him, man. Matter of fact, let me see, I got some real quick. This is the book of Job 5. The book of Job 5 and verse 14, it reads, it says, they meet with darkness in the daytime. See? So you trying to do things in secret, you know, because it said they meet with darkness in the daytime. They go into these secret councils, you know. And guess what? It's now being put on display. Everyone know your play. Everybody know you finna run to the left. You finna toss the ball to the left. We already know your play. You doing things in secret in broad day. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem outside. The spirit of truth is on the earth, man. Because what contribute to it? You have whistleblowers, you know, as well as the prophets to make sense of it, man. So that's what you're saying. They said they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. See, and they groping in the noonday, which is, we in that time where the height of information. We coming into midnight and noonday, you know, which is the height. Midnight is the height of Esau's, his kingdom. And at noonday is when the Lord returned, it, you know, that start. But you see now, we in that time now, that light, that noonday is concerning this information, man. And he don't do well with the information that's out on display, because Esau, he's really a nocturnal animal. With those animals, they only operate when it's night. So when it's daytime, when it's noonday, he can't really move. You know, he's uncomfortable. He get all antsy when truth is being brought out. But Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai is halting this man. He can't go any further. Through the spirit, any move he make, somebody gonna call it out. So how much more when they see him come? You think this devil's gonna play around? You know? This is Isaiah 44. And this is a powerful work, man, of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai. You know, this devil was able to hold it down for centuries, man. He was able to run circles around the people for centuries, man. But now that veil is lifted up. Allow Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai is finna take this man down. And this is the beginning stages. Truth. Talks about that warring to that city that built that town with blood and iniquity and lies. Now is how you gonna break that up by the way of the truth, man. So this Isaiah 44, I started at 24. It reads, "Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord that make up all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spread abroad the earth by myself." So you can see the Lord is boasting in himself concerning how he created everything, and how he did this, and how he created the heavens. He spreaded the heavens, which continually expanded. Those are powerful works, man. That formed you in the womb. Just that process of you becoming you from a seed, that fertilizing that egg, that whole process, that's a powerful work. That's of the How About Shema Shai. These are powerful works. It says that frustrated the tokens of the liar. See, that's also a powerful work. Because Esau and his strength was falsehood. It talks about that right hand of falsehood. So that's his strength. He was able to, it was one point we was all, we all had succumbed to this system before we came to the truth. We were victims of it, so to speak. Whether you selling brain criminals or motherfucking eating pork skins, eating everything to keep you subdued, this devil had it on lock. But this that miracle right here, us coming out of that dead state of mind. And this is frustrating to this devil, man. And when you frustrated, that leads to wrath. If you're not going to be appeased or calm down, that frustration is going to ultimately lead to wrath. And them tokens is what this devil and his false prophecies, he want to fulfill his new world order by certain events. But the Lord is frustrating that now. It said, and make of diviners mad, and that turn a wise man backward, and make of their knowledge foolish. See, and that's what you're seeing. Esau is being stomped, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Talks about how that that green tree is now being dried up. The Lord is not watering this man. The Lord is not allowing this man to prosper anymore. We're in that withering process now. We're being watered and he's being dried up. And that's what you see in that beginning stages of that watering, of the lack thereof, is that knowledge and understanding. That's the key to a kingdom, man. Honor wisdom. If you desire thrones of scepter, you got to honor wisdom. And as you can see, the Lord is taking the wisdom away from Eve. And which it talks about how the knowledge of wickedness is not even wisdom, because ultimately he really put himself in the box now. That's why ultimately it's going to come down to with that sword, that great wrath, man. Martial law, this nigga gonna try to shut shit down with the military. Why? Because truth had gotten to him. But even in that, the blood outside talks about we're gonna prevail, man. Lord, when we're part of that righteous numbers. But yeah, I just hope it will edify. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the teaching word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.